Recently we had something called Wayline Assist added to the tractor, so we're going to do a quick video on how to use it. We've been drilling with it. We're currently out drilling winter wheat. We've got got a really nice field here to go at. I thought I'd show you how to use it. So first of all, you need to see if you have it on your screen. So first of all, we need to hit the 3 lines. We need to hit the settings, and we need to check on the padlock screen. This will tell you what is unlocked on your computer there. The one you're looking for is this one here. It's called Wayline Assistant. As you can see, ours is unlocked. If yours is not unlocked, you have to go to Massey and get someone will come out to the tractor and unlock it for you for a fee. I don't know what the fee is, but if you get hold of your Massey dealer, they will tell you what it is. But I'm going to show you how it works anyway. It's a really nice feature. It's helped me out already during our drilling. Last night I was out in the field late, couldn't see my mark on my drill, put the Wayline Assistant on, lovely job. It put me right all the way around the field. Unbelievable tool. I really like it. Anyway, I'll show you how we use it. First of all, we need to create a field because we haven't got a field here, so we need to create one. So hit the folder, the field page, plus we're going to add a new field. This field is called Big Cut Field. Okay, that's our field. Okay, now we need to add a boundary, so we click on this. We're going to use our drill as the boundary marker, and we want to add an A and B button at the same, an A and B line at the same time, so we can do all that at the same time. Wayline Assistant is basically, it's a guidance line around the field, around the headland, and it's really simple to set up, and I'll show you how to do it. It's but I've been so impressed with it that it deserves its own video because it's just brilliant. All right, once you're into your position where you want to start recording, we hit the record button, drop the drill down, and then this is our A and B line here as well. So once we're straight, going to hit A, and then we draw our way around the field, and you can see the screen. I'm having to look at the edge of the field here, but basically draw around, drive around the shape of your field. We just happen to be drilling at the same time here, so anyway, a nice big field this one, about 50 acres. We know that, so we'll be able to see as well, once we've drawn a boundary, we'll be able to see how big the field is, and that will give us an accurate reading on our seed rate as well. And when we get into the corners, when we pick up and reverse, the screen will pause, and then you just have to resume it again. Once you're in position to go again, you just hit resume. I've been using it, and yeah, it's just it's not, we've got a lovely seabed here at this field, but yeah, 1 or 2 fields closer to home, we've had some knobblier seabeds, hard to see a mark, night conditions, and it's just paid for itself double. It was just the one feature I wanted over everything. This tractor will do all sorts. It will turn itself around and pick all the machine up and whatnot, but the one thing I really wanted was this headland assistant. Right, we're going to put our B button in. That's our direction of travel for our straight line. I'll just show you what it does in the corner, and then once I get right round the field, I'll show you the next step. But it's such a good feature. Right, so when we reverse, the screen will say it notices you reversing, so it'll say we'll put it on pause, and you say brilliant, thank you. Get yourself back into position, somewhere there. Down goes the drill, and then we simply press resume on the screen, and it's drawing the next part of the headland for you. And you do that in all corners of your field. Some fields are different shapes. You know, some fields have 6 sides, some fields have just the, you know, the normal 4-sided. The first time round you can never get wrong because you've got the headland to go by. But when you get into the night and a knobbly old seabed, it can soon disappear on you, and this thing just helps you just brilliantly, and it follows it absolutely perfect. You've got to make sure that all your implement information is correct. How far your drill is back, how wide it is, all you have to put all that information in accurately, otherwise yeah, it won't do what you want it to do. If you've got a trail drill, you need to put a trail drill in there. If you're mounted like we are, you tell the computer that it's mounted. So I'll get to the end here. So we've got a nice curved line there for it to follow, so just to show you. Cows are next door actually. But it's just a lovely, lovely feature that is just so helpful. You should be able to do all your operations from it. You know, your spraying, your fertilising, everything. Another corner here. When we reverse, it should tell us. Press OK. Just the only thing you've got to remember, if you were drilling obviously a curved field, it'd be easier, but you've just got to remember to get it going again. And when you're drilling, it's hard to remember everything, if you know what I mean. So pause, resume. Right, so I'll drive all the way around the field, and we'll come back in a second. This corner is for us curved, so this field is going to be in essence 3-sided. So we will just see, I can't actually remember how this corner goes, so we will just see how we get around this one. I believe it's curved though, so we will tell the computer that we want 3 sides, which means 3 guidance lines on this field. So you sort of have to just go by the shape of your field. You can have as many guidance lines on your field as you want. If you've got a 4 shape, you know, this is a swooping curve, so we'll see if it puts it in for us. Just going to take it steady around here. So that one edge, even though it's 2 sides of a field, we're going to tell the computer that that is one side, and that should draw us a line all the way around back to the start. Once you've completed your first time round and you've made your boundary, we can do a few things. Need to click our box over to the next pass. We need to check what the field size is, 19.6 hectares. So we times that by our seed rate, and that will tell us what we should use for the field. So that's nice and easy. But then to get the wayland up, we want to choose a new guidance line, and then it's right at the very right hand side here. Let's do, we want to choose, just press cancel. We want 3 sides, 1, see, yeah, this is where it's quite annoying. Okay. We're just going to put in 4 sides and we'll cut the corner off. I would like that to be one side. That's super annoying. So this, to me, with the curved edge, would be the one side, 2 and 3, but I don't. Yeah, so you just have to watch that. You just have to watch your thing there. What we'll do is we'll just put 4 in, and it's just a shape of your field. And if you press, if you choose improve segment way out, what it will do is it will try and link the lines together in the corners, and when we're drilling we don't really want that, so we turn that off. That way we get a cross-section line on the corners. Okay, and then we press OK. You can call it a name, whatever you want. It will just get things shifted over, and then the screen comes up like that. We've got a fellow man there. Drill goes down, engage the guidance, and away we go. So the tractor now is going to drive around the headland. So yeah, just a really nice feature on. Yeah, some people drill the inside out. We don't. We drill the outside of the field, and then we drill the inside of the field. It's just the way we do it. We seem to have better results like that. And yeah, this just makes my life absolutely bliss. And you can watch the tractor. It follows the line perfectly. I'd love to be able to choose and move, you know, move the segments where I want them, instead of the computer deciding where they are, because it was going to put us one segment from up here and around that top headland, which isn't quite how I would have that. But I found when using it that on the straights like we are, you can go, you know, at the moment we need our auto forward driving actually. We're getting along at 14k. But if we were on a bend, I would slow down a bit, because it's just yeah, you just have to slow down on the corners, swooping bends, stuff like that, and it will keep you right then. I'll just show you what I do in the corners, show you how it reacts. There's a few different options as well. I'll just quickly show you. I'm not 100% sure what everything does, but as we come up to this corner, I'll just keep an eye on the screen to make sure it's not going to drag us around the corner. So keeps us going straight, just got to be careful there. And then we reverse back, get ourselves lined up again. If you watch the screen, the line will change, let's see, and you get a sideways line. Hit the guidance button, down goes the drill, and you can see the tractor compensating for the corner now. So the nose of the tractor, it knows the drill is 2.5 meters out the back, so it knows it has to point the tractor to compensate for your corners. So it's very clever, you can get along a bit better. Swooping bend like that, you can get along. It's when you get into quite a tight bend, you just want to slow down a bit and let the tractor do its job, and it keeps you blimmin' bang on it. It's very, very, very good. We've got some options up here. Press and hold this button, where there's just various different options for if I wanted to just do this, you know, go backwards and forwards along this line, we can lock that line with the padlock button. What does the other one? I don't know what the other one does, but one button shifts all the lines together, so you don't have to shift them all. So yeah, anyway, it's a brilliant feature. When if we were coming back with a fertilizer spinner, a sprayer, whatever, you just sit yourself on the line, you know, centralize your button there, and it would be yeah, the shape would be exactly the same as you did it like we did it today. And then let's just see what that button does. I've never pressed that one. Management of segments. Okay. Yeah. Okay. And some little options you can do there, I guess. The only downfall I don't like is these icons, you know, unless you know what they do, they're not very informative of telling you what they do. It would be nice to have just a little pop-up to tell you what it does or what it's for. Right, there we go. That's the Wayline Assistant. It's a lovely little tool, and yeah, I'm so impressed with it. It's just yeah, that's it on this one. A little short one on that. Tell me what you think. If you've got it already, what do you think of it? If you've got any tips or anything like that, put it in the comments. Welcome all that, and yeah, we'll catch you on the next one. Cheers.